Who is surviving in a zombie apocalypse? It's not as simple as just who's going to survive, but I think they actually break down into pretty specific niches here. So I made some categories to go with. We just got your typical survivors. You got comedic sidekicks. You got the lovable character that tragically passes. Just always happens. A character who drops some wisdom before self-sacrificing. I'm thinking of like a Master Oogway type vibe. Remember who you are, and then they just drop like a bomb to their chest, run in, and kill a bunch of zombies, something like that. You got dying immediately, liability that somehow survives. I feel like there's always just that one guy that's super annoying that somehow makes it. And then we got the classic love interests. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Denny Avdia. Dying immediately or liability that somehow survives, and I'm leaning towards he just dies immediately. Sorry, Denny. He seems like the type of guy who gets caught off guard when the apocalypse starts, and then he just dies. Scotty Barnes is the easiest probably pick of them all. We're putting him in comedic sidekick. I just think that's self-explanatory. Devin Booker. I think, yeah, he's a lovable character that tragically passes away. I think he has some sort of connection to one of the main guys. He's kind of in the friend group, but then sadly he passes away. Jaylen Brown, I think he's surviving. Jalen Brunson, dude, he strikes me as a lovable character that tragically passes away. Look at him. He is going to just tragically get eaten by a zombie very early on. It's going to be like, are we going to make it to New York or something? New York Knicks. Are we going to make it to New York? I heard there's no zombies there. Oh, yeah, we'll try it. And then they're like a mile away from New York, and then he just gets brutally. Cade Cunningham, maybe it's just because he had the collapsed lung thing and that low-key hurt, but he just strikes me as another lovable character that tragically passes. I feel like for all the guys who are just people really like, but they're not like explicitly funny, like Cade isn't like a comedic sidekick. He seems like he could survive, but I just because of the collapsed lung thing, he's just stuck in my mind as somebody who's tragic, like something tragic's going to happen to him, Luka Doncic. Now, this is why I made this category, because I actually am going to put these two here right now. They're the love interests. They're just going to always be together through thick and thin. You're not going to really know what's going on. You turn, they're still there. They're always together. Jokic and Luka. Kevin Durant. Oh, this is easy. He dropped some wisdom before self-sacrificing. I don't know if KD would sacrifice himself in real life, but just looking at him and like his vibe, his aura is kind of like, that's what he is. He's either surviving or he drops some wisdom before self-sacrificing. No, I'm going to put him in surviving. I think he's surviving. Jalen Duren, that's easy. He's surviving. He could have 10 zombies on him. He's probably going to get out of there. Ant, this is kind of between the top two. He's definitely going to survive. I think he's a comedic sidekick. I think he's because a comedic sidekick, again, you're not demoted. It's just, are you funny? Like, Ant is hilarious, so he's the comedic sidekick. De'Aaron Fox, he strikes me as a comedic sidekick too, or a lovable character that tragically passes. I'm putting him in comedic sidekick. Shea, I'm gonna put him in drop some wisdom before self-sacrificing. He just seems like the type he's gonna be like chilling there, like aura farming, like this. Some zombie's gonna come up and he's gonna be like, never wear the same fit twice. James Harden, he's either a lovable character that tragically passes. No, actually, he's more of a drop some wisdom before self-sacrificing kind of guy. I can just see him being like, remember, you can go to your left. He teaches Luka the step back three right before he gets eaten. Chet, easy. Liability that somehow survives. I don't know why he just strikes me as that like annoying guy. Somehow survives. He's somehow still on the team. I don't have anything against Chet, really. It's just what he strikes me as. Brandon Ingram, I think he's dying immediately. He's got like some aura to him, but I don't think he's surviving. I don't think he's on that level of I think he's probably just unfortunately dying. Jalen Johnson, I don't even know why you're on this list, buddy. Kawhi Leonard, easy. Drop some wisdom before self-sacrificing. I feel like he could survive, but again, Kawhi, you'll remember what he tells you. Maxey, it's another really tough one between these two. I'm going to put him in comedic sidekick. I think there's just something about him. I feel like he'd be a funny dude. Donovan Mitchell, I think he's a lovable character that tragically passes. I think we all love Donovan. I think he just gets slimed out by a zombie. Evan Mobley, yeah, he's dying immediately. Jamal Murray. I'm putting him in lovable character that tragically passes because he's not really comedic sidekick. Julius Randle, dying immediately. Alperen Şengün, he's the definition of liability that somehow survives. I don't know why. This category is looking kind of crazy. Cat could fit every category besides Drop's wisdom. He could be a comedic sidekick. He could be a lovable character that passes away. But to me, I just think he's dying immediately. And you know what? I think I think Evan Mobley fits liability that somehow survives more. Julius Randle's dying. I just needed some diversity there anyway. Victor Wembanyama, that's easy. He's surviving. All right, so we got our full list here. To reiterate, this is how I think a zombie apocalypse is going to go. I think Jaylen Brown, Kevin Durant, Jalen Duren, Wemby, they're surviving, holding it down. Comedic sidekicks, they all kind of got their comedic sidekick. I don't know if this is exactly how it go. These guys tragically die. Just something about, I think these are well-liked guys. I don't think anybody really hates any of these guys. These guys, they just have that aura to them that they're going to try to be all nonchalant and cool. I think these guys die immediately. Denny, Ingram, Jalen Johnson, dubious handles, and Karl Anthony Towns are immediately getting slimed out. Chet, Alperen Şengün, and Evan Mobley are those annoying guys, that just are surviving. And then we got the love interests, Luka and Jokic. So let me know what you think. Is that a W take? I don't know. I think I cooked with this one. We'll see. All right. Peace out.